Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Overwatch. Today we're going to be playing a couple of games with the one and only Reinhardt, widely considered to be the strongest tank in the game. And that is mainly because of this massive shield that we got in front of us, but also because he's really versatile. Really powerful dude. He has a massive hammer, as you may have already noticed. And we got to be a little bit careful here because, well, we have to escort a payload. So this particular map, for anyone wondering, we have to escort a payload from A towards B, and then from, you know, basically the starting point as well towards A. So it's just really a matter of trying to stay alive there. Sadly, that just backdoored me without really realizing it. That was pretty silly of me. Either way, though, the basic understanding of this hero is to go ahead and make sure that you shield the team away from damage. However, the nice thing about Reinhardt is that he definitely can also be a high damage dealer. Basically, I got a couple of skills that I can use, such as, for example, that sort of like ranged throw. And then on top of that, I also have my shift ability that I can use to try and pin someone to a wall. So, for example, almost had May there. Almost had May. But basically, I can use that to try and you know, pin someone to a wall. Now, don't think I'm gonna be able to get hurt. Now she's immediately gonna go ahead and use that ice wall once again. But it's a really good, well-rounded tank that can be used very aggressively to get a lot of damage in as well. So we are already escorting the payload, and that's really where Reinhardt, you know, is played best. He's great at escorting because obviously, while my shield does break after a little while, I can just sort of stay close to this thing for forever. And that's the main goal. That's the main thing that we are trying to achieve here. And it looks like so far so good. It's all about winning the game, right? Oftentimes people are really focused on getting kills and all that. It's really not the most important thing. It's all about winning the games instead. And, well, if I can slam a girl apparently with my hammer, we're gonna go and do so. Now, there is a Widowmaker right there in the distance. I'll have to try and, you know, make sure the team doesn't die. The E ability, by the way, does need to be aimed. That Bastion is being really annoying. Gonna use my shield here to try and see if someone can go in and kill him. Although, I do want to stick close to the payload because that's in the end what is giving us the victory. One of the nice things about Reinhardt is that he's actually really good against heroes like Bastion if I can pin them to walls. But so far, so good. The ultimate basically slams my hammer on the ground and stuns everyone around it for a limited duration. But they basically can't move for a little while. So, I mean, so far this is going really well. Okay. Okay. Did get her down as well. We've got our ult. I do need to get healed up, though. I don't know exactly where Zenyatta is at. Oh, well. Lucio works as well. Alrighty. Okay. As you can see, that ult is really good for picking off a couple of these heroes. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I love playing this hero, I think, the most on attacking teams. He is still viable to be played on defending teams as well, because obviously you're still going to be a huge help to the team. But in particular, when you're escorting a payload like this, you can notice like the amount of health that I've got by default is just so big that I really can't die. I mean, well, obviously I can die, but you get the idea, right? Okay. So far, so good though. Haven't pinned anyone on the walls yet, but that's fine. Not really the main goal here. Whoopsie daisies, that was scary. Do have the Harmony Orb right now of Zenyatta back on me. I don't really want to risk it though. I don't really want to risk it. Well, we're going. Oh, I did get hurt for just a second. We've got full HP. And while the team is all close to me, I can use this to buy time as well. Okay, using my ult right now to buy time. Oh my god. That was insane. I used the shield right there to buy some time for the team to not die. Basically, they all combined their ultimates together, which is really good communication on their end. Sadly, we did get taken out there because my shield broke. In the bottom left corner, you can see not just only my health bar, but also you know, the health bar of the shield, I suppose. Man, that Widowmaker is going to town right there at the high ground. I gotta wait for a second until my my shield recharges. As you can see, it does recharge rather quickly. I don't have to have it up at all times, but if I can. Oh, this is the pin we're talking about. Oh, I did hit her in the face there. We did eliminate her as well as stun a couple of the other guys. But sadly, so far, they are holding on at least reasonably well. At least reasonably well. You gotta keep in mind, though, we're not actually a dedicated damage dealer here. Like, if you would compare the damage output of this hero, you're never really gonna be matching, for example, like a Reaper or whatever, right? But there's still a lot of damage potential that can come out of the hero. And, well, in a lot of scenarios... In a lot of scenarios, that shield can save lives. But in a lot of scenarios, you can still do reasonable amounts of damage with this hero for sure. So once again, we see that that high noon right there of McCree. I can sort of just shield against that. Make sure none of my teammates actually end up dying, which is obviously a good thing. Okay. And slowly but surely, it looks like we are going to be able to escort the payload towards the objective. So let's give him the GG. Sweet little game there. I love playing him though. I love playing him because he's so beefy, he's so powerful, you know? It's pretty insane. Anyway, looks like the Lucio got to play the game. You don't actually see that too often. Oh, he was just going to town. He was just going to town here while McCree was picking off a couple more, I suppose. Although, I guess he just hit everyone. He just sort of hit everyone and then he got to play the game. Works for me. Ew, we actually just leveled up as well, giving us another loot box with potential skins. Let's see what we get. Ooh, it's something epic. Ew. Is that like a, it's just an emote? I mean, yeah, that ass. Alrighty, I love this music. So good. Anyways, for the second match, we find ourselves on Ilios. Now, as is very common on all maps, we gotta make sure that we hit these dang basketballs right at the very beginning of the match. Use our Earthshatter for it, use our charge, use our fire strike, use our rocket hammer just to hit these dang basketballs. At least is what I always do. I always try and get up through the hoop, but I don't think I've ever actually managed. So there's the hoop. Yeah, no, not even close. Alrighty, so round one has just begun. We gotta make sure that we head over towards the objective. This is going to be a control-based map where we have to try our very best to control objective A. At which point we will win a score, hopefully. At least that's gonna be the point that we need to capture for the moment. Ooh. I have quite a bit of range right there on my ability, but sadly, not quite enough there to finish off the enemy. It looks like, ooh, without my teammates, I'm not gonna be able to do very much. Okay, the teammates are over here, though, so I guess I can start moving onwards. The thing is, like, I'm really just here to make sure the teammates are allowed to do the damage, and I'm just sort of here to be a nuisance and be a meat shield. Oh! Okay, do get quite a bit of damage in, but not quite enough there to finish anyone off. You can, by the way, aim the fire, like, shot thing. Basically, that fire strike right there, you just have to, like, sort of use your crosshair. So notice that green thing in the middle of my screen. That basically needs to be hit perfectly. But so far, we're doing a good job, though. We're soaking up a ton of the damage, and we're on the objective. We just took it in our advantage. So this is good. This is very good. We're back at full health as well. The Mercy seems to be doing a lot of work. And that's exactly what we're looking for here. So while I may not be getting, like, while you may not be seeing that many plays of the game, right, with this hero, I mean, it's to be expected. It's still possible, obviously. I'm not saying you can't. But it's not very common. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, that was actually really well done by him. He basically walked through my shield and then finished me off. Look, he walked forward, then hit me in the face. Don't see a lot of Roadhogs doing that. Alright, so we're heading back to the objective. Looks like the team just did manage to secure it, though, so that's very good. Very, very, very nice. They did just get 56% on the enemy's end, but... Oh my god! The pit right there in the middle does actually kill you. If you stand in it, you do actually die to the pit. Whew. Whew. There's just a massive hole down there. That's what she said. No, don't say that. Ugh. Okay. The range of the hammer is really long, but it's hard to judge. Oh man, don't hit my friend. That's my mercy. Get your own mercy. Get your own mercy, I said. Yeah, now you're dead. Exactly. That's what I was saying. You don't just kill my friend like that. Okay, well, fine. I've dang it. Well done. He was just waiting for it as well. Look at that. Alrighty. We're heading back towards the objective. We're nearly there. Well, we're there already, actually. We just have to, like, not get pushed again. There's a little bit of overtime now that we've reached 99%, but it looks like we may very well be able to... Oh, my God. Tracer just blinked inside of the pit. I'm sorry, Tracer. But it looks like we're going to be able to get rid of this overtime and grab the very first objective in our favor. So that brings it to 1-0. Now we just got to win round 2 as well in order to pick up the victory. May as well be stickering all over the wall here with my GLHF Reinhardt. Nice little thing. Wow, that one's pretty. That one's really pretty, man. All right, let's get towards the objective. Now we have to be really careful because they did just manage to grab the objective in their favor. And that obviously means that we're gonna have to push it back. But we have to be careful on Ilios in particular because there's a ton of places to like accidentally fall out of the level. It happens way too often for me that I dare to admit. And, you know, the charge ability obviously is great if you manage to pin someone with it. But if you fall out of the level, it's less awesome. Oh my God. Almost got Lucio there. Although Lucio is trying his very best to murder me as well. No, not again. Not again, dude. Not again. Oh, looks like one of the teammates currently is grabbing the objective back in our favor, though. That's really good. We just now gotta get onto it. We got some unfinished business, Mr. Roadhog. Have you ever had a hammer to the face, sir? I guess not. I guess not. It is high noon right now. Oh, man. It's obviously only me that gets hit by the high noon, right? One of the biggest health characters in the game. Okay. Yo, McCree. Don't like you very much, dude. I blocked a ton of the damage in there, but sadly, I don't think that was quite enough. Look at these guys just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Oh. On my screen, he really seemed to be outside of my shield, but I guess on his screen it looked a little bit differently. We still do have the objective, though. Although they are trying to capture it now in their favor, which is not the greatest thing in the world. Okay. Good. Don't wanna get hit by a Reaper. I like you. I like playing you. I don't really like playing against you nearly as much. So that's a massive shield. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. We are getting healed up now. That's good. Do not try to get to drop the beat, man. We don't want to get dropped with the beat at all. Okay, we got 80% now. Obviously, they are definitely gonna make a push for it. We really need to group up, guys. We need to group up. Like, try and not, like, walk outside of the area, dudes. A lot of my teammates just end up dying because they left the area that we're supposed to be in, which is not great. Okay. Well, if you all walk together, I'm not complaining. Oh, no. They did just drop the beat. This little guy there on the Lucio. Oh, Lucio, we didn't like that, man. We didn't like that. So, you know what we do with guys like you? We hit you in the face. Take the victory for you. No, Alex. No. Sweet. So we do pick up the victory here. We're gonna give him the GG well played back. And it looks like, well, I wonder who got to play the game, actually. I think it may very well be, oh, okay. I didn't actually see this one. I was gonna say, Genji had some good moves there, but apparently Hanzo managed to do a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3. Dragon! So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!